Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on the types of addictions that are monetizable. So which types of addictions are deemed to be monetizable? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Monetizable addictions are addictions that you can produce intellectual properties about. They are addictions that you can churn out monetizable intellectual properties about. Monetizable addictions provide you with grounds for producing videos, archivable live stream broadcasts, podcast episodes, audiobooks, songs, courses, blogs, customizable templates, custom-made print-on-demand merchandise, and mobile applications appertaining to those addictions. So, if you're able to produce monetizable intellectual properties appertaining to your addiction, then your addiction is deemed monetizable. It is as simple as that. So, specific types of monetizable addictions encompass addictions to video games, foods, exercising, shopping, movies, TV shows, and sports. So, if you're addicted to movies, how can you monetize this addiction? Well, you can produce videos of movie reviews. You can produce news videos about upcoming movies. You can produce predictions videos about upcoming movies. And of course, you could do videos in which you showcase yourself unboxing Blu-rays and DVDs of movies. Furthermore, you could produce podcast episodes that shed insights on your favorite movies. You could even produce parody music videos about your favorite movies. There are so many disparate ways in which an addiction to movies can be monetized. You could also take inspiration from movies when producing your own novel, unique, custom-made print-on-demand merchandise that features your own unique fantasy characters. So, an addiction can provide you with a framework for content production because it provides you with source material to reference when you are producing content appertaining to your addiction. If you are addicted to anime series, you have content to reference when you're producing podcast episodes, videos, archivable live stream broadcasts, and blogs appertaining to your favorite anime series. You can produce retrospective videos about your favorite animes subsumed under a niche anime genre. You can produce theory videos about your favorite anime series. You can produce review videos of your favorite anime episodes. You can produce prediction videos about upcoming anime episodes. You can produce audiobooks about how an anime series became a global phenomenon. You can produce parody music videos about your favorite anime series. You can write reviews about your favorite anime series. You can unbox merchandise. Of anime products. You can produce customizable templates that feature your own unique fantasy characters that take inspiration from anime characters. You can produce custom-made print-on-demand merchandise that feature your own unique fantasy characters that take inspiration from anime characters. There are so many disparate ways in which an addiction to anime series can be monetized. You can monetize an addiction to video games, food, exercising, shopping, movies, TV shows, and sports. You'd be surprised how many creative ways an addiction can be monetized. People love watching videos, archivable live stream broadcasts, appertaining to an addiction. They love listening to audiobooks, songs, and podcast episodes appertaining to an addiction. Other people may vicariously experience an addiction through you by profusely consuming your content. They love to bask in watching your content, and they more than likely revel in utilizing your products if they provide individuals with unprecedented value. So make sure that your products are worthwhile, meritorious, extraordinary, stellar, and useful. It is laudable. It is commendable. It is quite a stupendous feat to be able to monetize your addiction. You do not need to wallow in despair. There are plenty of addictions that can be monetized. There are an exorbitant amount of addictions that can be monetized. You just need to tap into your creative prowess and manifest your ambitious, lofty, grandiose, creative ideas into reality. Leverage your ingenuity. Leverage your creativity. Do not perform a disservice to yourself by shirking to do so. Be a pioneer of your own destiny. Be a forward-thinking maverick. It is admirable to be able to be an entrepreneurial content creator. You want to be a creative. You want to be an inventor. You want to be an innovator. You want to be a pioneer of your own destiny. Do not live your life on autopilot. Do not settle for insipid mediocrity. Do not live a banal, monotonous, unfulfilling, meaningless life. Live a worthwhile life. Do everything in your purview to reach your higher aspirations and reach your overarching goals and actualize your latent potential and manifest the quintessential version of yourself into reality. You can bring your ambitious, lofty dreams to fruition. You have the latent potential to do so. Your target market will ultimately determine whether or not you are successful. It is predicated upon whether or not they decide to consume your content and such or procure your products. You are at their mercy as an entrepreneur. Nonetheless, just be acutely aware that there are a myriad of addictions that are monetizable. If you can produce monetizable intellectual properties appertaining to your addiction, then it is deemed to be monetizable. If not, then it is not deemed to be monetizable. But it is deemed permissible to monetize most addictions because it provides you with grounds for content creation. It provides you with a framework for content creation, because you can reference your addictions to be able to profusely produce content appertaining to your addictions. If you, for instance, are well versed with anime series, if you know how they differ from one another, there's plenty of content that you could create appertaining to anime series. You can create plenty of enthralling content appertaining to movies. If you know about sports, exercising, there's plenty of educational content you can create by being highly knowledgeable in the domain of working out and playing sports at a competitive level. So, become highly knowledgeable, highly adept, and highly competent in your niche field. If you develop an addiction, if you allow an addiction to manifest into reality, you should attempt to wean yourself off of it. But if you're unsuccessful at doing so, at least leverage your addiction to your advantage by monetizing it. If you can become an expert in a niche field as a result of being entrenched in a niche field for a prolonged period of time, by having an addiction to a certain activity in that niche field, then you should leverage this knowledge to your advantage, and you should avail yourself of it and capitalize on it by profusely producing content appertaining to your addiction. If you're highly knowledgeable about anime series, then do not allow that knowledge to be squandered. It provides you with a basis, a framework, and a grounds for producing review videos about anime series, retrospective videos about anime series, predictions videos about anime series, theory videos about anime series. There's so much that you can do. You could even write your own anime series, so do not blithely overlook how empowering it can be to have an addiction that allows you to develop expertise in a niche field that you have, which few people possess. I hope that you found this video to be insightful and enthralling. Just remember, there are plenty of types of addictions that are deemed to be monetizable, and they extend beyond the ambit of addictions to video games, food, exercising, shopping, movies, TV shows, and sports. You can take inspiration from your addictions when you produce custom-made, print-on-demand merchandise, mobile applications, customizable templates, and other products such as songs. There are so many ways in which addictions can be monetized. Just leverage your creative prowess, leverage your ingenuity, be an entrepreneurial content creator, be a creative, be an innovator, and be a pioneer of your own destiny, and be a forward-thinking maverick. Get your revenue streams on autopilot so that they can hopefully generate enough revenue as an aggregate to offset your recurring expenses. That's the only way to get out of poverty. Your cash inflows need to offset your cash outflows. Get your revenue streams on autopilot and build up recurring revenue streams. Do not have your revenue be capped. Do not have your earnings potential be fettered by a measly, infinitesimal, non-subsistence hourly wage imposed by an employer who does not give an iota about your well-being. Do not borrow equity out of your time, life, happiness, wealth, dignity, health for a pittance of a non-subsistence wage which provides you with fleeting, ephemeral, perishable, short-lived, short-term relief. And you're borrowing equity out of your future wealth when you sell your finite, precious, sacrosanct, indispensable, invaluable time for a pittance of a non-subsistence wage. Because by doing so, it dispossesses you of your time, which you need to create income-generating assets that have the latent potential to generate revenue in perpetuity. You could generate firmer revenue in the long haul by monetizing. I should say you could generate firmer revenue in the long haul by profusely producing monetizable intellectual properties than you can by forfeiting your time, by relinquishing your time for a pittance of a non-subsistence wage. So, I hope that you found this video to be riveting, captivating, mesmerizing, enthralling, engrossing, and insightful. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.